You wouldn't, happen to know what we're talking about today, would you? I guess maybe if you're a real fan, you would probably know. But that would require you to pay me $80. Or however it went. Hold on, let me figure out how the actual tweet went. So, if you haven't figured it out already, we're talking about Randy Pitchford. If you're a real fan, you'll find a way to put $80 towards Borderlands 4. Now, that's not the exact quote, but it's pretty damn close. And a lot of people are rightfully pissed off. Like, I understand 100% where people are coming from with the whole fucking... Oh yeah. Is every video game going to be $80 now? Yep, it seems like Microsoft and Nintendo cocked that up quite a bit. I mean, I'm not a political streamer. I'm going to mention tariffs. Just once. Or technically twice now. I understand that prices are probably going to need to be higher because of tariffs. However, I am not a stranger to the industry. And I'm not saying I design video games. I've been buying video games for a long fucking time. I've been playing video games for a long fucking time. I've been reviewing video games for a long fucking time. By the way, guess what we're going to be reviewing soon? It's going to be Claire Obscura Expedition 33. That game's fucking amazing. And it was about, like, $44 if you pre-ordered it. And it's a good game worked on by 30 people that has about the length of a traditional game. For $50. It's almost like it's possible to release a game under $80 in this fucking economy. But, not to hit the nail on the head too fast, let's really talk about where I'm coming from here. So, I want to say, I remember getting Borderlands in 2007. I think that tracks. Hold on. Should've did research before this, but Randy didn't. Why would I? 2009. So in 2009, I bought Borderlands when it first came out because I wanted to play with friends. Lo and behold, no one wanted to take a risk on a game they didn't know about. So I bought it by myself. I played as Mordecai as starting, who has the little rack familiar. And it was one of the best games I've ever played. All of the DLCs were bangers, maybe besides Mad Moxie's Underdome, but I figured that out later. And it was a really good game, and I was actually hyped to see Borderlands 2 come out. I ended up buying... I probably ended up spending about $1,000 on the whole Borderlands series entirely. Just to give you an example of how much money I've spent with them. I also support their other projects, like Risk of Rain. That one's a good one. But, I have the regular edition on Borderlands 1. I have 2 more copies of Borderlands 1, so that's 3 in total. I have 5 copies of Borderlands 2, 1 for the Xbox 360, 1 for the Xbox One, 1 for the PlayStation 4, 1 for the PlayStation 5, and I have a 5th broken disc for the PlayStation 4. Borderlands 3, I bought the collector's edition on, and after that, for whatever reason, I wanted the disc for PS5 as well, even though I had the digital version, but honestly, I don't like having digital games. I really like having my physical games. So I have 2 copies of Borderlands 5 or Borderlands 3 as well. I got the PS5 confused with Borderlands 3. That's funny. But no, I'm not gonna do it this time. If he's a real developer, he'll make the game happen under 70. Like, it's sad to see someone try to fucking destroy their brand so quickly. In fact, it's pretty fucking shameful if you ask me. It's like, you had to be an asshole and just be like, oh, real fans will make it happen. And then he fucking posts about how he, like, in the same tweet, he's equating something from, like, the fucking 90s or the early 2000s. Hold on, I'll get the full tweet, hold on. Because it was really fucking silly. Sorry, it's taken forever to find the fucking thing. Man, I'm just not finding this. Alright, so here's the full response. A, not my call. Love doing it in bullet points. It makes it seem like a real fucking human being with empathy and feelings, Randy. B, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen, period. My local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991 when I was just out of high school working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor at Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen. We are no longer in 1991. We are in 2025, my friend. 2025, Randy. Times have changed. It's been a solid 34 years since you bought Starflight on your Sega Genesis. With the abysmal state Borderlands 3 launched in, well, not with the abysmal state the story was for Borderlands 3, you'd think you'd try to save what little audience you have left, right? Like, that would make sense to me. And I loved Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 has, like, some of the best combat the series has ever seen. Like, you've got the sliding, you've got the jumping. I even bought Wonderland. That game was a shit show. Like, actual fucking shit show. Like, the game was fine enough, but The end tier farming was just fucking god awful. The DLC, I hope no one spent money on that. I spent money on it, and that was a fucking stupid decision. Ow. Yeah, you would think Randy would want everyone buying his game. Because he could probably make a killing at $70. I'm just saying, like, there's a chance to make profits at $70. It doesn't have to be 80 so you could fucking add 10 more to that profit. Plus, what's 10 more really gonna do anyways? The most I can think of is alienate your audience. Could you stop shield bashing me? There we go. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Being a developer in the lead for one of my favorite games and just kind of being a shitty businessman about it. Even if he didn't have control of the price, I'm sure he has sway. Like if Randy says something about the price of Borderlands 4, you can expect like the people who actually publish it to listen to him. But what do I fucking know it? I'm not part of the industry. I'll probably end it off with this before we get back into some of the tamer stuff. You've definitely lost my money. I won't be buying Borderlands 4 unless it's pre-owned and on sale. I could be waiting for years. At this point, it doesn't bother me. You made your bed, you lie in it. And that's all I'll say about Randy Pitchford. So, everyone excited for Memorial Day? Probably gonna be good. Oh, nice. But yeah, playing Dark Souls 3 for the achievements again. I haven't finished it. I know this is the hardest Dark Souls game to finish for achievements, without a doubt. Because it requires you to get every single item in the fucking game besides just regular items. I'm gonna be doing spells, miracles, pyromancies, hexes, probably rings. I can't remember. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, it's easy to get back here. But yeah, I saw that and I was a little bit disappointed. Change starts with you, dude. chasing me? You chasing me? Alright. Well, I'm going in here. Probably gonna take out shield guy. The shield is annoying. It's like poof, boof, boof, boof. At least it does like pitiful fucking damage. Yeah, asshole. That's easy. Oh, hey. But yeah, Nintendo's ripping and rolling too, if we're talking about people making mistakes in the fucking industry. $80 for a digital game, $90 for a physical. Let me tell you, if we have a price increase in the next 4 years, if these prices manage to stick the landing, they're only the fucking middle class and the upper class are really gonna be able to afford these fucking games. Or you're going to have to save your pennies. Your pennies, your nickels, and your dimes. I just wish they'd get their heads out of their asses and realize, like, they're making enough of a fucking profit margin to remain afloat. Like, you can't seriously tell me that Nintendo is not making enough money to be out of the red. Like, pretty sure Switch 2 printed. Or Switch 1 printed. Hold on. Let's look up Nintendo profits. That's my bad. I'll actually rescind that. It looks like they're in the red. Still, I don't know if, like, making everything more expensive is gonna make it better. Like, I remember the pre-order site being broken for the Nintendo Switch. I remember hearing about that. So maybe they'll have a good year. I don't really condone that behavior. So I'll get it when it goes on sale, maybe. Are you you are. Son of a bitch. Alright, guess we kill him. Hate this weapon. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't get a pass, Randy. I want you to know that. Nintendo is being part of the problem. Oh. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't get a pass. And if this game upgrade nonsense they're saying is true, like if they're going to make it so you can't play the old games without on the new system without them paying you money, don't throw away your old system. Don't return your old system. Just fucking use the shit you need to use. I don't think I've gotten everything out of there. But I don't have the fucking... I do not have the... Oh, he's angry. There it is. That's the way to do it. You break him, you hit him once, and then you fucking hit him with the heavy attack fully charged. But yeah, do I think this is 100% Randy Pitchford's fault? No. Do I think it's about 60 to 75%? Yes. I do. I think he has more swing than he lets on. He's been a part of this company for years, developing these games that 90% of people love. And he had a shit one last year, and now he's doubling down on the shit tactics. Granted, I'm giving you an out here, Rand. Nintendo has done it too. And Nintendo is probably going to be more set in their ways about it. I just think it's shameful business practice. Because, like, questioning whether your fans are, like, the biggest fans of the series you have is just, that's an asshole move. Like, you don't know how much they've spent. I've probably spent, like, $1,000 on the Borderlands series alone. I've got a mask, I've got a hat, I've got a fucking 18 different fucking games. 18 might be a little high. Might be 10. Might be 10. But still. Well, not different games, but like, you know, the 3 copies of Borderlands 1, the 5 copies of Borderlands 2, the 2 copies of Borderlands 3, 1 copy of Wonderlands, plus all the DLCs for all of those. Just like, why would you be a parasite about it? I don't get it. I'm sorry Nintendo set that example for you. And I'm sorry Xbox followed closely behind. I love a good Animal Crossing just as much as anyone else, but do I love $90 fucking Animal Crossing? Probably not. Plus the paying money for the games you already own so you can play it on the system is wackadoodle. You can't convince me that, like, people aren't just gonna bust out the regular Switch one and just play that instead. Like, what does the game upgrade do? Does it give you better graphics? If it does, is it really worth a $10 increase? Like, they've already paid fucking $60 or $70 for that. I don't know. On the bright side of gaming, though, there seems to be a lot of remakes happening, which, depending on the game, usually I'm not a fan of remakes, but Like, the games that are getting remade are actually pretty fucking interesting. You know they're doing Gears of War again? Gears of War 1? Hold on, let me look up what it's called. It should be Broadcasting Audio Mic. Yeah, Gears of War Reloaded. They're remaking the first game. That's interesting. Now, whether that's a full-price game or if that's actually like following the footsteps of Claire Obscura and whether that's following the footsteps of Claire Obscura and maybe the Elden Ring game, the new spin-off, I'm not certain. But I do know this. I've been waiting for fucking Gears of War, a new Gears of War game that I'd actually be able to enjoy for a long fucking time. The fact that it's coming to PS5, you might have my money already. You could already have my money. All I have to see is the price. Like, the fact that it's coming to PS5, that's the one thing about Microsoft. Like, I could give Nintendo shit because Nintendo, they barely release their games on here. If at all. Microsoft is starting to do this thing where all of their games, besides a select few, which we're kind of lucky aren't even really sought after anyway, aren't on PlayStation 5, whereas a good majority of them are due to their like new not really developing a console fucking. They're going to be more developing games for said current consoles. I like that approach. Whether it means they're going to upcharge us on the video games, I think that's passable. I think if you're going to increase your game prices, make it so everyone can still play it. Like, honestly, release it for the PS4, too. Like, release it for PS4, release it for PS5, release it for Xbox 360, release it for Xbox One, release it for fucking whatever the new Xbox is, I can't remember the name.
No, you will not complete. I'll be with you. Very I do you.
But fucking yeah, that might actually be a good use of the price hike. Now, I still don't want to spend $80 for a fucking video game, or $90, but if you're gonna make it so it's accessible to everyone, that's something I can get behind. I'm not having a fun time with these guys. But yeah, that's my take. If you can justify $80 by like your features, do it. If not, it's not tolerable in any capacity. Like, if $80... Oh, here's another good one. Here's another great one. So, I've been hearing Nintendo's gonna have this thing where you can digitally loan out your game. That's fucking crazy. Like, as soon as somebody backdoors that, pirating's gonna take a whole nother step in a different direction. Like, the future of pirating looks fucking great. I'm not into it. I kinda wish I was. But, honestly, I can't take the trouble. Cannot take the trouble. Can't deal with it. And I'm kind of a public-facing person at the moment, so... So, personally, pirating, if that's your fucking grift, you go, girl. However, that's not my grift. I would rather pay people money. Unless they show me that they're not the most trustworthy, or they show me that they don't deserve my money. Do you get their axes? I feel like you get their axe. There's no way I can kill him right now, though. Rapier. Embel. Oh, I thought it was a thing. Apparently not. But no, if FromSoft was doing the same thing, I'd call them out too. But I think Hidetaka Miyazaki is smarter than that. I think he knows. Because he could have very easily charged people fucking $80 for Elden Ring Night Rain. But why would he? It's a spin-off game. It's going to be a change in concept from the other games. Why bother with a price change? Anyway, that's my take. You're free to believe whatever you want. I know a lot of people are in support of no price change, which is pretty much, yeah, that's where I'm at too. Just odd. Borderlands has made their company rich. Just like Dark Souls has made FromSoft's company rich, like Armored Core. This makes all of your IPs look bad. It especially makes Borderlands bad, but you start worrying about things like, I don't know, is Risk of Rain 3 being developed right now? You might get yourself a picket, is what I'm saying. And like you need a crisis after Wonderlands.
Pretty be careful.
Didn't I just upgrade that? Could have swore. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. That's fine.
Welcome, speak. Very then take.
So I have enough. I need Dex at the very least. Well, I don't have enough to fucking grade that though. Who's the mage? 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 It's hard to decide where you want to go with the leveling, especially when you're kind of creating your own build. Because I know I need at least 20 vigor. I need 20 vigor to be successful anywhere. I'm gonna need at least 3 spell slots, which is probably 16 in attunement. Endurance should be up at least to 30. Or 20, not 30 currently. Vitality I want up at 30. Strength I want up 20, maybe Dex 20 as well. Intelligence and Faith are both gonna be 40. Luck, depending, is gonna be... It's gonna be a minute before I know what to do with that. Because I think that's gonna help us with our farming for Covenant materials. And I can't fully upgrade Dex to 16 like I want to for the Uji Katana. But yeah, I mean, think what you want about like Gearbox. I've got my opinion, you've got yours.
Oh, hello, I'm in one piece. What is it?
Where did you get them from? Where did you get them from?
Goodbye.
Alright, we have a full block shield now. Next thing we need is a bow. Oh wait, I have a bow. What are you doing? Just points down at the ground. Yeah, you, I'm talking to you.
Welcome, husband.
Yeah, bitch,
Well.
talking to
Then
you. Just like, okay, fucking A, calm down.
Farewell, I shall make.
Alright. We now... Oh, whoops. The thing I like about Dark Souls 3 compared to Dark Souls 2 is it's a lot more interconnected. Like, you could probably walk from one end to the map to the other without needing a teleport. Whereas in fucking Dark Souls 2, there was at least 4 dead ends. After going 3 different areas. Or 4 different areas. Because you dead end after you reach the Rotten boss. You dead end after you reach fucking... the Rotten. Another dead end would have been... Duke's Dear Freysia. It's another one. It's not just that. Okay, later. Is he actually? Does he know? Oh, he's goated. He knows. Okay. But yeah, this game's a lot more interconnected than Dark Souls 2. I'm also pretty upset that Duskbloods is only come... I think I've heard Duskbloods, which is a new kind of game from FromSoft. I think that one's only coming to the Switch, too. Which sucks fucking stupid, fucking dirty ass. Just like, good job for supporting the console that doesn't really need support. It's cool that they're getting their own game on there, but to limit it to that might be silly. Oh! Oh, right. I'm trying. What? I need 14 for that? Shit's fucking crazy. We're gonna get to Vort at the very least. We're gonna get to Vort. We're gonna get to Vort. We're gonna beat him. And once we beat him, stream might end, stream might not. Who knows? Wonder if anyone still plays this game. Probably. It's like, this is like gritty Dark Souls. I'm gonna walk around, walk down, walk up and get down. Walk around. Got him. Ow. I have the covetous on? Yeah, I do. Oh, I can't put my sign down, can I? I might be kind of fucked. Oh, yeah, I don't have a thing. Soup. Come on, fight me, bitch. There we go. Chase some. Easy, digga. Ooh, a lucerne. Lucy, I'm home. Also, the demons flying you over from wall to wall isn't just a Dark Souls 1 thing. It's also a Demon Souls thing, I found out. That's an incredible pull. That would be way above my carry weight, though, but that would increase my poise tremendously. Be fat rolling like a bastard. Really? Is it not? Oh, it's 65 in this game, isn't it? Huh. That helps.
I allow you they have to their head. This it if then Uncle
Ongo Gablovian. Way of blue. How many bones do I got? One more. Might as well use it.
weapon and Ash has his
You have the thing, right? Yeah, you do. I don't understand why you charge money for that. In the other games, we get it for free. Short sword would probably fucking be the move. I feel like I can just get that anywhere. Oh, you have the torch too. That'll be good for later. Smart, smart. What? I don't have luck. I don't have that luck. Why? Why am I able to equip that without the luck? And it's stanced too. I want to have like a wall of Dark Souls weapons. That'd be really sick. So, 8 plus 20, even though my starting amount is less. I think the Astora Greatsword still does more. Or Astora Sword. Astora Sword? I hardly know a sword.
Very well, then take.
I can't exactly level up with what I've got. But yeah, I want to see a Dark Souls game. Not like... Well, I guess it doesn't have to be Dark Souls. Elden Ring proved that. I want to see a game similar to Elden Ring or Dark Souls that, like Night Rain, you're going to be able to play with your friends the entire time without getting disconnected. And, on top of that... Oh, hi. I'm about to fucking die. Alright, I'm gonna send that back up just because I'm probably going to have to come back. Okay, that's pretty good actually. That seems like it slaps a little bit harder than the hand axe. Walk down very slowly. Alright. Well. Do I have a password on? Ow. I'm just gonna make sure real quick none of these guys can hear me. So anyway, I started blasting. And I'm also gonna quit and restart. Because I think I launched offline, and I think changing it in the menu doesn't fix that. Whereas changing it in main title screen will probably fix that. Come on, hit me with that latest objectives. Oh. I don't know why I haven't looked at the patch notes at all for those, but that's really important probably. Matchmaking on, unrestricted, restricted, player name, or no, character name, yep, that's right. Who wants to summon the sheriff? I know I do. There's gotta be people in 2025 looking to kill Vort. Oh, what happened to Crystal? I don't know. Alright, now we wait. In other news, you hear Rat Shaker's coming to PS5? That ought to be fun. I'm looking at the March 2025 quarterly financials for Microsoft, and it looks like they're all up. No cash on hand, though. That's funny. Maybe there isn't anybody looking for people for Vort. Or maybe I'm out of the range, finally. Or not finally, but maybe I'm... I don't know. I feel like level 20 is pretty reasonable, right? Come on, man. Summon the sheriff. Fuck it, you know what? Oh, do I need the ember for summoning too? No, let's delete that. No, there's definitely someone here. Oh, Swordmaster's here. I killed Swordmaster, though. Huh. That's weird. Hi, bud. You ready for Vort? Shouldn't be too hard. Let's do it. Touch gate. Wow. Sounds like there's a dirty monster in this arena. Oh, that wasn't there before when I walked down here. Why, that thing looks awful. Oh. Spoilers for Night Rain. If, you don't want to hear this, don't fucking listen. 3, 2, 1. Guess who is in Elden Ring Night Rain? If you guessed the lamest boss from Dark Souls 2, you'd be correct. And no, it's not Vendrick. Although Vendrick could be in it. I could believe that. It's Duke's dear Freyja. And she looks like a fucking asshole. Uh-oh. Get the fuck out of here. Nice. I'm about to be frostbitten. Nice. Good one, Swordmaster. I'm gonna get a new headset. I think this thing's fucked up. Well, that was a shitty amount of souls. Well, back to it. Do it. Oh, I need the kiln of transposition, don't I? I didn't even think about that. I should probably fucking spend some of these. So, if I'm gonna be doing this series, if I'm gonna be doing Dark Souls 3, honestly, I've streamed this game enough times. Most likely what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna stream when I actually start the farming portion, or when I actually start picking up speed in this. Because I don't got much time outside of what I actually do for a living. And not to mention the way things are now. I'm currently running 2 jobs to make ends meet. So Streams are very few and far between, but when I get back into the swing of things, expect it to be about farming if we're talking about this game. Well, that's me, and I'll catch you all on the flip. Bye.